How you doing today? Live from Bristol, Connecticut. We are at our sports center out of Kenny, Maine. Today we are here for our fantasy baseball draft 2010, the Bleacher Bums League. We're all too drunk to care. Today we're here to select our fantasy draft order. We have our special guest in studio, Dennis Eckersley. Today we're going to discuss his invitation to training camp with the Atlanta Braves. Last year he pitched for the Charleston Mudcats, had 82 consecutive saves without giving up a run. He's been clocked at 109 miles per hour this spring. It's unbelievable. Now we're going to cut to some highlights from one of his bullpen sessions earlier today in Clearwater. I had ribs for lunch today. They were amazing. Amazing. We're back from the highlights. I'm here with our special guest, Dennis Eckersley, in studio, ESPN, Bristol, Connecticut. I'm Kenny, Maine. We're here discussing his invitation to spring training with the Atlanta Braves. He's a projected closer for a team that has 3 young rookies that are all prospects that would pretty much start for any of their team. Dennis, how do you feel about the opportunity to start for the Atlanta Braves? And all these young guys say you're old, you're washed up, you don't have what it takes. How do you feel about that, Dennis?
Dennis, we're live.
Dennis, over here. No smoking on set, man. No smoking on set. How do you feel about the opportunity you have at hand?
Well, the way I look at it, it's a good opportunity.
Limited amount of time, okay? We have to go on to a non-baseball related question, okay? There's a rumor floating around that you were hanging out with Ben Roethlisberger, Kathmandu, and you sexually assaulted 2 young girls. Can you confirm or deny that for me?
What they're not telling you is, I actually filled out a complaint.
You filled out the complaint.
They got the story wrong. Well, Kenny, me and Ben, we went down to the local pub up at the bar. We were buying a couple of shots for a couple of the local trim. They actually came on to us.
Can you, are we talking about weed eaters or what? What is trim? Can you define that for our audience?
We're talking about women.
Okay, all right. Continue.
Well, what was I saying?
Well, don't worry about it. Obviously, it's not a big deal.
Oh, split tail. We actually got a couple of the trim back. It came back to our place. Got into the hot tub. Had a little hanky panky.
Define hanky panky.
The whole situation was messed up. I was the one that actually put the police report out there.
Okay,
Roethlisberger.
You seem uncomfortable talking about this. I think we're past the point of where we need to be. Okay, let's talk about your younger days. Okay, you had several great years with the Oakland A's where you were a very prominent closer in the game. You retired in the late '90s. No cigarettes on set, sir. Now you're back. Do you think that you actually have the stuff to compete in today's steroid era?
I'll tell you a story, man. Me and the younger cats, man. Nowadays, all these young cats got this lingo. I don't know what it is, man. I tell you, get around these young love nuts.
Like trim and split tail?
What? That's actually an old term.
Old term, okay.
But actually, people got a fastball.
Yeah.
And I've been around these young punks. Look here, I'm 60 years old myself. Okay? These guys coming out of high school, 18, 19 years old. And I'll tell you right now, they call it cheese.
Cheese?
And they call it heat. I tell you what we called it back in the day. We called it puff smoky smoke.
Puff smoky smoke. Well, obviously I am outdated. I don't know what Puff Smoky Smoke is. Let's get to the real reason why we're here. We're for the draft. Bleacher Bums. We're all too drunk to care. However, we do want to know what's going on with the draft. Mr. Eckersley, I appreciate your time. Now the real reason why we're here, we need to draw for the draft. If you would, go ahead.
Wait.
Oh, we got to get going, man.
Wait. I didn't tell you what the boys called me back in the day. I had a nickname. Okay?
What was that?
It was Dennis the Menace.
Dennis the Menace. Well, Mr. Dennis the Menace, if you would, grab our first draft pick. The audience is waiting.
This is kind of like the lottery.
Yeah, it is. Big money.
Well, with the first pick,
Actually, this is going to be the 10th pick. This is the 10th pick. The 10th pick of the draft, unbelievably, is going to be Tweb, Team Status Cup for Life. Son of a bitch, fuck my life. Okay, go on with the second pick for me.
man, where's my cigarettes?
I don't know. I think the audience doesn't worry about your second. We need you to grab a second. Let's see what we got here, Bo. What do we have there, Dennis the Menace? What are you stealing it, dude?
Dude,
TB.
tuberculosis?
Tuberculosis. Travis Bergsteiner. Just in case you didn't know, in this league we don't allow any four-wheelers on the roadway. Alright, go ahead with the third. Get it, lick your beer, whatever you gotta do. Catfish hunter. Come on, we need to get our third pick on the road. This is exciting. This is exciting. This is the number 8 pick. Is that Paula Cole? Oh, Stu, Brain. I don't know if we have any homemade brew for you, but you do have the 8th pick. Oh, hold on. I just got something in here. We have a guest in the studio. We have Chris Sabo. He's gonna help us with the draft. Stop nursing that thing, son. Hit it up. Chris, I'm glad to be in the studio with us, bud.
We're getting here, boys.
I like your goggles. They're still making you look awesome.
Chris.
Century, you want to grab the draft picks for us? Go ahead and grab out a ball for us.
Here you go.
Who we got here? TJ White, you have the 7th pick in this year's draft. 7th pick. Alright. Get that 6th pick out there for us, Mr. Sabo. With the 6th pick in the draft, it's going to be Sean Fitzgerald. That is correct. Andrew Beckett, I have AIDS. Sean Fitzgerald with the 6th pick.
Hey, where's my cigarettes?
No more Virginia Slims, Bo.
Got it!
With the 5th pick in the draft, the middle man, HW, homeless white man. Oh, Henry Walthall. All right, there you go. 5th pick in the draft, Henry. It's all yours, bud. No Virginia Slims. With the 4th pick in the draft, who the fuck is MJ? Michael Judd. You have the 4th pick in the draft. That means Joe Mauer will be gone by the time you get your pick. Chris Sabo, our 3rd pick. With the 3rd pick in the draft, Jamie Raven, you were taking the 3rd pick in the draft. I don't know where you live, if you have a job, what's going on, dude? I miss you, buddy. 3rd pick in the draft. Pay your dues.
Whoa!
Bonfire!
With number 2 in the draft, unbelievably, he's got red hair. Well, he used to have red hair. Now he has no red hair. He has 2 kids who have red hair. Christopher Grammer, 2nd overall pick. What that means, with the number 1 overall pick in the draft,
Bingo!
it would be Jesus Walker, JW.
Jody Williams.
Jody Williams.
NGO.
I don't know if you can understand what I'm saying, but you got the pick in the draft.
And congratulations.
That concludes draft positioning for 2010. The Bleacher Bluffs, True Drunk to Care. We are out.